Power to the truth. We are still in 2016. I'm still on the internet. I still got bills to pay. But I truly believe that sharing is caring. I share because I care about people, about the world, and I care about myself. I believe it's important for us to not be hung up by what other people think. No matter what we say, someone somewhere is just going to bitch, complain, and knock us down, whatever it is. So don't let that stop you from speaking your truth. In a way, your truth is sacred. It may not necessarily be true, but it's your truth, your heart. A truth that you feel inside. A truth that resonates with who you are. And you need to respect that. And other people need to respect you for that. So, I don't try to be popular. I don't try to always be right. Google the 4 agreements. I try to not take everything personal. I know that many people are walking around with a lot of hang-ups, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of depression, whatever it is. And instead of us meditating on why we feel the way we do, we ought to take it out on each other. Now, why does the bully bully? Why do a big brother pick on a little brother? So I was talking to I got a good friend named Guile. Call him Mike K. Keep him semi-anonymous. Anyway, we talked today on the mall. He came by here to visit, and we went out on the mall by my little mini mart store. And I was saying that when people come off the wall or they're acting stupid, or they say something stupid, words are words, sticks and stones. And I look at people like that who are disrespectful. I look at them as sick people. I figure, wow, you know what? They're really sick. Then I figure, you know what? We're in a sick society. So when people come off the wall with something sick, in a way, that's normal. So we need to have that kind of compassion, where we know that, we're born ignorant, we're born innocent. For example, I don't believe in the Christian original sin, that we're born in sin as sinners. And I want you to question stuff. I don't care who says it, the Pope, your priest, your dad, whoever. Question. Look at a little baby in a crib who stares up at the universe. When the baby touches something, it feels like it's an extension of itself. doesn't feel it as being separate. And as we grow up, we lose that connectivity, and we become separate from other people. We need to have that original innocence of a baby, where we see that we're all connected. I don't know about being as innocent as the baby, but the idea that we start off innocent. I believe we start off humane. Look at children play. Look how they act. They don't. Some different comes up on to play with them. They don't be thinking, he's a nigger, or he's a spick, or he's a gringo. They don't have that crap, because they haven't been infected by the society that we live in. So there's some ways that we need to learn from children and being more observant about how they interact with each other. This isn't hard. Just remember how you were when you were a child. Remember, you would go, or I would go up to someone and say, "You want to play with me?" Innocent. And the person would generally say, "Well, yeah. Well, what do you want to play? All right, let's do this or let's do that. Hide and seek and tag, whatever." I was always good at hide and seek because I'd go hiding for it up on the roof. So we need to remember those ways about us, and not to forget who we are. All this is kind of like finding our humanity. We start off in life humane. We don't have these labels on us. Like I went through my whole Mexican American, Chicano, and now I realize I'm first and foremost a humane being. Humane. It's not the same as a human animal. So I believe that when we put our humanity, then we see the common humanity of all people. Like we could say Black Lives Matter, yes it does. White Lives Matter too. All lives matter. Native lives matter too. Everyone has their flag, you know, they have their website, they have their cause. But overall, we're talking about a fight for humanity. And us being able to live here on earth as one people in peace and harmony. I think it was Mozart who said, "I wish the whole world knew the power of harmony." And being able to get along with others, and being able to have differences of opinion without wanting to destroy each other. Being able to believe in religion or not. Being of a different religion without starting a religious war. And we can see all these divisions that people have in terms of, say, race, sex, class, color, and all these divisions in a way are of the devil. They're demonic spirits that keep us divided, hating each other. You know, why aren't we more loving? You know, why should anyone have to tell you to be loving? Shouldn't that be your nature, to be loving? So I think when we go beyond our external appearances and we see our common humanity, then we can make it a better world. Of course, we still need to overthrow empire. We still need to combat evil in the world. So we don't want to be naive. But we need to find our common humanity. And look for that in other people. Look for the divine in other people. You know, examine yourself. You know, like Jesus said, let the one who has not sinned cast the first stone. Wasn't he talking about a prostitute? So that doesn't mean, you know, like, I endorse everything in the Bible is from God and everything is correct. No. You can just get a portion, and what I agree with is my truth, and I'll absorb it. You know. Like Bruce Lee said, take what you can and develop from there. Don't get stuck on just one style. You know, be flexible. Be open-minded, but that doesn't mean you swallow a bunch of crap. But I want you to be able to find your humanity in you and keep your heart open for the humanity in other people. We need to find our humanity and overcome our hatred and our fear and our filth. And be loving, humane beings. Am I asking too much here? Oh, forgive me, that's my truth. Power to the people.